not muted. Okay. Hello, Shadow Players. You know, we're a bit early, but that's okay. And yeah, I just wanted to get in and play, we're playing Neapolitan Hotel tonight. And then probably Lake of Darkness. But I don't think Neapolitan Hotel is long. So we might get 2 in, but we'll see. So yeah. I just wanted to be in quickly and just play because I'm sitting here, I'm bored. I want to start doing stuff, but I know I'll get caught up in that. So I figured go live now and then work afterwards. I can't really call this work because I have to have fun doing it, so it's play. But yeah, so let's shut this off. And I've been having trouble with my mouse, so clicking shit is going to be difficult. It's going to be a bitch. So hopefully it won't fuck up much. I have to like click multiple times for it to load. Cause my mouse is dying. Or there's something wrong with it. I don't know what happened to it, but it's not working. We're gonna switch this to English. There we go. It's a very good opening beat. I like it. Of course, I like this style. In like the tag, it was like 1980s. So yeah, but like the music, very upbeat, very nice. Come on, there we go. Oh, you're here. Was I not supposed to skip that? The mouse is really finicky. Okay. There we go. Now it's a tighter mouse. Flow 1. Very, very fucking quiet. I don't think I was supposed to skip the first bit of dialogue. Yeah, I think I fucked it up. Is there really supposed to be no sound in this. What? All right, hold on.
I know.
Press 1 to check safety checklist. Press 2 to use your phone. Okay. I think what I need to do, I need to actually exit the game and get the start dialogue again because I fucked that up, I think. Okay, let's do it once more. Come on, you fucking mouse. This mouse is gonna take me off. Ah, you're here. I heard a new night shift employee is coming. Sorry for the late introduction. I am Steve, the manager in charge of staff training and safety at the Neapolitan Hotel. At our hotel, there are safety rules that need to be followed. Please make sure to memorize them. Your task is to write the safety inspection checklist for each floor. It shouldn't be difficult. Alright, it's time. Good luck. See you at 6 o'clock. Okay. Okay, let me change the... Okay, it's still the same. I like having a tight mouse. It just made it easier for me. Okay. How am I supposed to memorize the checklist?
I know.
Stuck in the wall.
I know.
You're working out from 12 to 6. Fill out the safety checklist on each floor. If you find a corpse in the hallway, call 666 immediately. Do not approach it under any circumstances. If you see any abnormality, if you see an abnormally tall man facing the wall in the hallway, don't do not run nearby. The elevator stops on the floor, then suggested that you repeatedly, if you're breathing quickly leave the area. Be careful on the stairs. Due to the emergency.
I know.
Okay. So I was supposed to leave because they were breathing. I start again. Nothing's working. Don't click everything.
I know.
Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna exit. Okay. Okay, now I can do this. Now it's showing up. So tall man facing the wall in the hallway, do not run nearby. Find a corpse, dial 666, do not approach. Elevator stop on any floor, select exit immediately. If you are seen breathing, leave the area quickly. Be careful on the stairs. Due to the use of emergency power at dawn, there might be a slight waiting time to use the elevator. Oh. Okay. Whoops. Alright, let's try this again. Holy shit. Nice.
I know.
That sounds fair.
I know.
Ugh. Whoops.
I know.
I. Oh yeah, I have to start it completely over again. Okay. 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 Um, I have to remember what to do when I see him in the hallway because it said to not run by. It doesn't have any time I've restarted this. Not run by. Uh, Maybe I just need to turn back and head away. Yeah. Okay. We'll just do that. We'll try that. Works. Stuck in the wall again.
I know.
Oh, fuck off. Leave me alone. Whoa. Oh fuck, there are two.
I know.
I got hit by all three. What the fuck? So you're not supposed to run next to the tall guy, and when you hear breathing, you're supposed to leave the area quickly. Okay, let's give this one more try. One more shot. We're gonna give it one more try, and if I can't get it, we're gonna to move on to the next. Becoming a full-time employee is not worth it. Get stuck on the wall again. Shouldn't be running everywhere until I, see everything.
I know.
I don't care. Go away. The hell was that? Stuck on a wall.
I know.
I don't care. You know. It's okay that you know. I care not. It says do not run nearby, so we're going to go around and go up the stairs this way.
I know.
Oh, I pressed in 3 instead of 2. Whoops. I heard something. I don't know if I want to go down there.
I know.
Shut up. I don't care that you know. Oh. When you're breathing, you have to leave the area quickly. Stuck on the stairs.
I know.
Fuck. Again with the body.
I know.
I need to be careful on the stairs, it said. Another one?
I know.
Well, I mean, I got decently far, but yeah. It's all about a game of luck, so it's good, but it is just kind of monotonous, and you don't know about the AI. And yeah, so we're gonna jump into Lake of Darkness. I think this one is a like choose your own adventure type. That a lot of reading involved, so the game features content and theme that many reader may find disturbing or otherwise offensive, such as abuse, addiction, anxiety, depression, grief, and suicide. If you feel as if you or someone you know is at risk of self-harm or suicide, please call a appropriate hotline. That's cool. This game also features flashing lights, so discretion is advised for those sensitive epilepsy. They recommend to play with headphones for best experience. I got ya. Your name? Oh, cool. Colston. Are you sure? Yes. Very interesting. Colston, do you wish to skip the tutorial? No. Welcome to Lake of Darkness. You may find some aspects of this experience confusing, so here's a short guide to some gameplay systems. Most of the game will control simply by advancing the dialogue, interrupted by choices and occasional minigames. Besides the text boxes, you will have two UI elements to understand. Top left is an hourglass, which displays how much time is left in a day. Certain actions will use up your time. Make sure you choose how to spend it wisely. Another time will unlock many traversal options, forcing you to sleep for the night. The rest of the border is used for inventory space. You will be told when the option of use of using items available. Items unlock new choices and endings, however, they are lost upon death. Decision making will heavily impact the path you take. You will not find everything over the course of a single playthrough. Take the wrong path, die, and try again. Failure is the key to success. The world will not be kind to you. It's up to you to find your way out of this maze. Good luck and have fun. Thank you for playing Lake of Darkness. Okay, cool. Alright then. Well, Colston, allow me to help you understand. You have no friends. Uh-oh. You have no money, okay? You have no future. Okay. You have 3 days left to live. You're going to have to wake up, Colston. The clock is ticking, and it always does. Wake up. Your mind stirs in the emptiness, in the endless lake of darkness. You love this place between existence and non-existence. It is safe here. But of course, eventually you wake up. You slowly and painfully start to become aware of your room around you. Struggling against your tiredness and try to push your eyelid open with all your might. The bed is so warm beneath you, and nothing is really important anyway. We're gonna get up. Is it even worth it? Yes. Get up, push on. There's always something around the corner. Your brain almost tried to expel the sickening thought. But no, you must. You throw your arms up and down and swing your shoulders upright. Only now you realize the depth of your exhaustion. Nevertheless, you force yourself up and onto your feet and look at the room around you. It is your childhood bedroom. This place is your one refuge from the insane world. The cracked paint and burnt light bulbs carry a liminal familiarity. Your computer sits next to you on your desk, only used to play video games. The day ahead weighs heavy on the back of your neck. You really don't want to get out of your pajamas. Your dad's been begging you to help out at the shop, and today is no different. Then again, you can always ignore him. Today is no different. Play video game, get dressed, leave. You pull open the heavy drawers of your dresser. After shifting through between a few clean clothes you decide on an old band shirt and some ripped jeans. Oh, hell yeah. You're no fashion model, but you look somewhat presentable. Yeah, that's me to a T. What you do? Get dressed, leave. You crack open your old wooden room door and start heading downstairs. You creep into the vacant living room and your eyes dart along the walls. You look at the clock. It's still early in the morning. The living room feels cramped and melancholy. The torn furniture and messy tabletop act as a callous reminder of how nice the space used to be. The door to the kitchen sits next to the home phone. Only one question sits in your head. What should you do with yourself? Go to the kitchen, head to your room, call somebody, watch TV, head outside. Let's go to the kitchen. The tired floor creaks as you make your way to the kitchen. You walk into the kitchen and notice your mom standing over the sink doing dishes. She always keeps the kitchen clean and bare, but just makes it more obvious of how little food you own. She turned her head and smiled faintly. Rise and shine, how are you doing this morning? Well, let's be upbeat and positive. Fine. Are you sure? I've been worried about you. I'm here if you need anything, you know. I know, and I really am alright. Don't worry. Okay, hon. Glad to hear it. Well, your dad had been asking you to help at the store. I'll think about it. Alright, hon. Go to the backyard, make a sandwich, head to the living room. You grab the cutting board and make slice the bread. You stare at the empty white bread as it lies lifeless on the counter. Oh shit! Sorry. You crack open the fridge and start shifting through the cheese drawer. You find a single slice of plastic cheese and feel around for the lunch meat. Blech. What was once a plump package of meat is now a few loose strips of plastic wrap. Turkey will have to do. Soon you find that there isn't any mayo either. It's okay, I don't like mayo or cheese on my sandwich. The sandwich somehow managed to look even more depressing than when it was just two slices of bread. Slowly you eat the sad cheese and turkey sandwich. Oh, how depressing. Maybe you should go to the backyard, have a sandwich. Go to the backyard. You push open the screen door as a pleasant breeze hits your face. Your skin crawls. Well, where now? Go in shed. The heavy door groans open and you walk inside. The shed is damp and rotting from years of abandonment. Your mom doesn't seem to care at all about the gardens anymore. She had bigger things to worry about. All that's left here are the few bags of mulch and some gardening tools on the workbench. There's a small window looking out into the woods, but all you can see is a thick bush leading into the woods. Wait, why did you come out here again? Inspect tools. Why not? We're here. Your dead workman sits proudly in the center of the shed. He is very happy with what he got for Father's Day. You didn't even have to pitch in any money, but Eric still made you sign the card. Actually, you shouldn't think about your family too much. There's seeds packets left in the planter pot, and a small towel next to them. In the corner, a heavy crowbar leaned against the wall. As fun as it looks, you don't need anything pried or smashed, so you decide against taking it. Oh. Let's head back outside. The heavy wood door creaks as you step out onto the grass. You step into the howling of the wind over the hills. Your backyard is small, but has all the necessities. A yard, a shed, and a large white picket fence to act as the bars of your suburban prison. Oh, wow. I love the description. That is so cool. Let's go back inside. You turn around and open the sliding door. Oh. Head into the living room. You heal and head towards the living room. What do you do with yourself? Head outside. Stepping toward the front door, you see an overcast sky peering through the window. Peer through the window, go outside, and go back to the living room. Peek through the window. All you can see is the road and the tree line. Wait. There's somebody looking back at you. You hear? Go outside. Before you leave, you should probably grab a jacket or something. Ooh, yeah. Hell yeah. Faded red flannel. Hell yeah. You toss over your shoulder. You toss it over your arms and shoulders, like you've done a million times before. Hell yeah. It's light and comfortable and makes you feel energetic. Creaking the heavy front door open, you breathe in the cool fresh air. You needed this. Oh, what the fuck is that? Something is very wrong. You don't say. North toward the park, south toward Dad's shop, or head back inside. Let's head toward the shop. You sigh and look down at your feet. Time to get walking. After a long tiresome walk, you make it to the building. You make it to the built up area of town. You call it a retail district, but there's about 2 stores. It's mostly just cheap apartments that tower over the tiny town homes at the north end of town. The only other standing building are the delicate I know what that word is, I just can't say it. Laundromat and a rundown corner store. The laundromat is completely abandoned now. It was doing just fine a year or so ago. The owner just left work one day and disappeared. Oh, you only heard hush rumors on where he ended up. The old laundromat has since been left to rot tucked away around the block. A small missing poster sits taped to the brick wall on your left. A picture of an old classmate of yours smiled back at you. Casey make Casey or Casey missing last seen a few days ago in the downtown area. If only you knew anything that could help them find her. You turn to the familiar buzzing sound down the road. Rich house and home. Your dad's probably sitting in his office in there. As you walk closer, however, you see an alley to your side. It's somewhat menacing and intriguing as darkness flanked you on the left. There's also a corner store around the block. Head to that shop, head down the alley. Intriguing, you say. Let's go to that shop. Might as well pay Dad a visit. You owe him that much. There you go. The front sliding door welcomed you in. Air conditioning whirled overhead as you step on the carpet of the showroom floor. House-plant television and heart-shaped wall decorations clutter the room. It's vaguely segmented into different rooms, but the furniture cluttered across the mangy carpet makes the space a confusing mess. Your dad's office is further back. Bathroom back by the carpet. The front register outside. Back by the carpet. Shuffling past coffee tables and dining room sets, you make your way to the back of the building. As you walk, you gaze across used mattresses and walls of stacked carpet. Two doors are indented in the back wall, one leading to your dad's office, and the other one leading behind the building. You knock on the door and stick your hands in your pockets. Stick your hand in your pockets. You hear him rustling some papers around the desk before his chair creaks as he stands up. He swings the door open and greets you with a warm smile. He's really grateful you're here. Come on in, we've got work to do. You walk across the rugged carpet of his office to the front desk. His office is small and lacking the spotless cleaning of the showroom. Your dad is shuffling through the papers before closing the large binder and turns to greet you. I wasn't expecting to see you today. I'm glad you stopped by. I need someone to cover the till for a few hours. I'm happy to help. He flashed you a short, appreciative smile before turning it back to his paperwork. Just tell Bob you're here so she can head home. As you mentally accept your task, you turn to leave the office. Head to the showroom. You walk toward the entrance until you're surrounded by the ornate furniture. You step past the potted plant toward the cashier. You step toward the front desk and meet the eyes of Barb. She leaned against the till, tired and bored. Come to help me get out of here? She wastes no time before trying to give you her hours. Yeah, you can head home. I'll take over. Thank God. Bob will speed past you, finishing a poke-work cigarette, fishing a poke-work cigarette from her purse. You swipe dirt off your pants and find a comfortable spot to stand behind the till. As you get comfortable, you listen to the bells of the grandfather clock chime your arrival. Here comes the customer. Press small talk to reel them with a small casual conversation. Scan the barcodes. Now just take the money. Congratulations, you successfully worked. Congratulations on a successful shift at work. You walk casually into Dad's office. Hey, great work out there, kiddo. We're closing soon. You should probably head home. He bravely smirks before bending down to unlock a drawer in his desk. For your time. With a snap of a rubber band, he pulled out a $20 bill from the stack and handed it to you. You'll get the rest when everybody else gets paid, don't worry. Aw. You nod gratefully and turn to leave, waving goodbye. Where to? Out back. The heavy metal door is cold against your hand and you push it open. As the door shuts behind you, you face filled with surprise. Two scrawny teenagers huddle over a spray can looking up at you in mild terror. We're not the teenager boys, they're old classmates, Brendan and Jacob. They were intimidating cool guys in school, but this scenario has them cowering from you like lost puppies. You guys can't tag our building. Yeah. You guys can't tag our building. The word below bellow out of you, and immediately you watch them scramble to get their paint. Shit, man, go! Within seconds, they sprint around the corner and scurry off toward the street. You watch them go before heading back inside. Alright. Head back to the storeroom. We're running out of time, so we're gonna go outside. You creep outside onto the pavement sidewalk. Let's head home. This has been a good, productive day. You kick a plastic cup across the sidewalk and you walk back to your street. Head back inside. It is cold anyway, you should head inside. Oh no! God damn it! You step toward the front door. Go to the kitchen, watch some TV. Head to your room. You stare at the wood floorboard and march upstairs. Play video games. You press down the bulky power button and listen to the fan groan to life within. After almost 10 minutes, your desktop starts to open. Oh my god. Oh wow, that's an old ass computer. You don't have all the money to spend on games, so you open up the only one you have. Pong! Oh boy! Ah. Oh. As you can see, I'm not very good at it. You take a second to wonder what the point was. You quickly realize hours have passed by while you sat idle at your computer. Well, that fucking sucks. Starting to get late. The living room feels cramped and melancholy. Still doing dishes? Hey hon, how are you? It's getting late. Well, I'm fine. Are you sure? I've been worried about you. I know, I really am alright, don't worry. I already went, Mom. I'll think about it. You're not that hungry. You've already made the sandwich. Okay? Or a sad excuse for one, anyway. Alright, we'll head back upstairs then. We'll get ready for bed. Dear God. Head to your room. Door swings open and you're happy to see nothing has changed. The messy, cold bed sings for you to curl up and let go of today. You're tired enough to sleep. Head to bed. Your face hits the pillow with a thump as you collapse. The bed is warm beneath you, your breathing slows while your mind drifts gently out the window. The curtain closes, the clock rewinds, and the mind melts away. The memories of the day behind you flow and swirl around you in your mind's eye. You pull yourself out of bed and drag yourself to work, which was surprising. You barely manage to feed yourself. What's most tragic is that you are just as lonely as you always were, as you've always been. You're going to have to try harder tomorrow. There's nothing left here. Enjoy the ignorant bliss while it lasts, because soon you'll return to it. The screeching of color, the chaos of lights, and the terrible concrete truth. You are far from the truth, however. 2 days remain. He is coming. You're going to have to wake up. Wake up. The fuck? Found you. It just closed? What? Was that supposed to happen? Should I be saving it? All prepared? Hey, we're gonna get up this time. Go to the kitchen. Well, if there's anything I could do, let me know. If you didn't take the day off, I understand. I'm not sure, I might. Well, that's okay. I love you. You know that. You too. Thanks, Mom. I hope you feel better. That was sweet. It's nice to know she cares. Oh, I did make a breast. I made a breast sandwich last time. Oh god. Let's do PB&J. You carefully assemble your jam and peanut butter. You write down the expiration date on the peanut butter. It'll last another month. You enjoy every bit of the messy PB&J before slapping your hand free of the crust. Head to the living room. Shit! Probably remember the familiar four huddled around the TV watching cartoons. You daydream of better times while flipping between cooking channels. Suddenly in the news breaks your concentration. Another missing person in the county, some girl named Casey. You knew the person, you knew her in passing from school. It's a strange feeling seeing her picture on TV. It seemed like your shitty town will swallow anyone that sets foot in it. The reporter speaks in a strained, out-of-touch tone, as if describing the impact of her disappearance. Eventually, after an awkward transmission, they cut to the street side interview. It takes you a moment, but it's Jacob Adams. He's an anxious skater kid who was in your class a few years ago. He's one of the few kids who was actually kind of nice to you. It's all so surreal. She just disappeared. Just a few days ago, she was here making us laugh and smile. Now she's gone. I just hope we can find her. I mean, it hasn't been that long, right? I'm sorry, it just my heart goes out to Casey's family. They deserve closure. Something terrible landed in the pit of your stomach. He shouldn't have to know what it felt like. Another guy like him. The whole situation takes you out for a moment before you realize how much time you've spent on the news. You've been sitting watching TV for a few hours now. Let's head outside. Go outside. Look out the flannel again, because I like wearing the flannel. I have one. I also have one that I like to wear. And it does make you feel energetic when you wear clothes that you like, so. Cold November air bites your cheeks. Concrete grates your feet while you step onto the old sidewalk. Pine trees line the road and sway gently in the oppressive north wind. Your neighborhood is spatially built with cheap old farmhouses and the abandoned church that looms on the horizon. Not much out of this way besides a small suburb and the skate park. All the action is further downtown, but it's a long walk south. You sigh, looked at your feet, it's time to get walking. Or am I going down the alleyway? The derelict, I think is what they call them. That music's so ominous, I love it. Head down the alley. Against your better judgment, you turn and creep into the alley. Yes. Your footsteps echo against the worn brick walls on your sides. The light grows dim as the alleyway stretches further from the road. Sulfur and rot hit your nose as you walk past the dumpster. Next to the dumpster is a bottle of liquor sitting half empty and cracked on the concrete floor. Inspect the dumpster. The lid groaned as you pushed it open. The horrific smell give you pause as you peer into it. Flies swirl past your head and you can barely see into the dark bottom. The dumpster mostly empty, excluding a few stagnant soda bottles in the bag that looks to be kids' toys. You see a blue fur of a stuffed animal peeking out from the top, and the jagged edge of a toy race car poking through the plastic. Why would somebody throw these out? You closely examine the stain at the bottom of the bin while you think about it. Suddenly you notice stumbling footsteps approaching from behind. Oh, what are you doing here? I don't know. What are you doing here? I don't know. What are you doing here? I live out here. Oh. The man looks old and poor, wearing a tattered wool sweater and dark bags under his drunken eyes. He stared down at the ground as he leaned against the wall and fiddled with something in his pocket. His eyes sit distant and longing before turning back to you. Sorry, I'm Thomas. Feel free to keep rooting through the garbage if you fancy. Thanks, but I'm just leaving. Sorry to bother you. You quickly brave and power walk back to the street. Okay. Head to the corner store. You pass the alley and make a left toward the convenience store. Within a few minutes, you see a cheap illuminated sign and a barred glass door greeting you. As you step into the store, a small bell chimes your arrival. The cheap fluorescent lights flicker as you look over the rows of chips and chewing gum. The brightly advertised goods flanked you on at every angle, and looking woman stared at her phone under the counter. What do you do? Look at the shelves. Just browse. Look at the shelves. Your gaze tracked along the metal racks covered in junk food and toiletries. At the front are lottery tickets, chocolate bars, and smoking paraphernalia. The center racks are adorned with chipped pretzels and gummy bears. Most of the snacks are covered in a thin layer of dust, except for a small display of beef jerky. Makes sense. One solitary rack is bare necessities of life: toothpaste, toilet paper, and spray-on deodorant. Finally, in the back, you see a modest collection of tools and cleaning supplies for sale. A large pair of stainless steel chain cutters catch your eye. This is $40 and it seemed to be the most expensive thing in the store. You think about it and you turn toward the counter. What do? I'd like to speak to the cashier. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're gonna do it. You walk awkwardly up to the register as she glances through her dyed hair, disdainfully. She let out a barely audible sigh and shut down her phone. Can I help you? What do you ask? How are you doing? What do you know about can I buy? What do you know about the old church? The old thing up on the hill? Yeah, that. It's just a pile of old brickwork. What else can I say? The boys around here still go up and spray paint it and tell stories about it sometimes. I used to get freaked out a bit when I was a kid, but it's just a church. I don't know. You turn away from the wedge before the bell chimed your exit. Head home. You keep the plastic, okay. You lock eyes with the road and start the trek to the skate park. The walk is long and you watch trees approach and leave you behind as you shuffle across the crosswalk. The sidewalk leads down the short hill to the end of the road. To the left of you is the skate park. Its smooth concrete is left vacant. The only sign of life is the whistle of the cold breeze blowing through. All other sides of the road are flanked with a dense tree line. It's the forest. The one your mother warned you against for years. Since they reported the trail, the number of bodies have been pulled out of the lake there. Hence your mother's paranoia. A small, curious part of you always wants to explore it. Perhaps we should. The woods. After staring at the tree line for a few short minutes, you step toward it. The dry leaf crunch beneath your feet, and you trot confidently into the woods. What little sunlight leaks into the trail is obscured by clouds and fog. The sound of rustling tree branches meld with a car passing by on a nearby country road. Sapler and pine stretched out in front of you beyond what you can see. The forest seemed quiet, but however, out there it is drowned out by the singing wind. Something is peaceful about the woods. Looking around, you feel a little bit more at ease. There's a natural order here, a harmony that all the forest critters follow. It makes you feel a part of something greater than yourself. After stumbling down the trail, you notice a folk in the path ahead. You probably shouldn't go too far, but fresh air is nice. Left downhill. It should be easy to walk downhill. The tall tree watch you trek deeper into the thicket. The trail winds downhill a half a mile before ending up at a small sandy boat launch. Clouds clear the sky and warm sun beats down on your face as you look upon the water. The weather seems calmer here, as the landscape itself is telling you to sit down and take it all in. Stay for a while. You just off the edge of the capsized fishing boat and take a seat. Gazing out on the horizon, you drink in its features. The contour of the rolling hills and the quivering great spruce trees, and the reflection of it all in the bright blue water. Waves gently lap against the sand, leaving a thin pale stream of foam as they fall back into the water. The lake always seemed so dreadful with the way your mom described it. You expected to see dead bodies floating downstream or intrusive steel pipes spewing pollution into the forest. Instead, it's just a quaint, beautiful lake. Whatever secret this place holds will have to remain hidden deep beneath the surface. You imagine countless things abandoned, stuck at the bottom of the lake. Jewelry, toys, fishing gear, all gone to the shimmering blue depths. As if you could cast yourself in and be enveloped from memory and evaporate from memory. Just become another ancient mystery. And an enormous time had passed before boredom creeps into your conscience, which makes you get walking again. It's getting dark, you should head back now. Oh God. Right uphill, back to the road. You've had your fill of nature. Time to get back. Time to head back. Home. As you walk along the cracked sidewalk, till you see the house. Head inside. The dark makes you nervous. It's best to stay inside at night. Your lady neglected to help your poor father at work. You barely managed to feed yourself. Your mind sits in the endless dark. It didn't close this time. We're gonna save it. Like, get up. We're gonna get dressed, we're gonna go to work. We're just gonna go to Dad's work and get money, and then we're gonna buy some stuff at the store. I wonder why it closed out the first time I went through. Happy to help. Okay, we'll go in. And this time I'll try to do small talk. So I think I did it wrong, but wait, that was so easy. After knocking, the music quietly switches off, and you hear your dad heave himself off his office chair. Door creaked open and gave you an odd smile. Hey kid, nice work out there. Come on in. He waves his arm dramatically and you follow him inside. Without hesitation, you ripped 20 from your wallet. For your time. Thanks, Dad. With a sigh, he settles further into his office chair. He looked at the window poignantly. You know, this place isn't going to last long, you know. He looks through you shadily. Has he been drinking? What? Why? The sales haven't been exactly growing or nothing. Everyone's off for the city. His tone is somber and he reflects almost regretfully. Sometimes the bills don't add up and they haven't for a few months now. I'll be honest. We're a few more bad weeks from bankruptcy. Your dad never talked about money before. This comes as a shock. Things can't be that desperate, can they? He winces. Maybe he regrets telling you. I'm sure soon things will settle over, and all your work helps out. Helps a lot. His eyes stayed distant, and he pushed a weird smile onto her face. Just don't tell Mom, alright? I won't. You awkwardly nod before you turn out of his office, still reeling from the conversation. I didn't eat today, so... It's nice to see you, hon. How are you feeling? Fine. Oh, honey, I'm glad to hear you're doing better. Yeah, thank you, Mom. I'm doing better now. I'm doing alright now. I already went, Mom. I'll think about it. Make a sandwich. Oh, okay, so this is the one that I tried to make it look, and it's a sad looking sandwich. Let's see if I can do any better. Oh, nope. I suck at Pong, as you can see. Head to bed. Another day passes you by and the lights go out. What's left is a definite cacophony of silence. Again, you manage to keep yourself upright for another rotation of the earth. Congratulations. Your dad's shop will most likely not survive despite your help. You still feel terrible. Worst of all, you are no closer to the truth. The truth about the place in the world. Don't hold on to any false hope, Colston. You are out of time. Today will be your last. I will not stop you. Go ahead and fight another infantry. Your debt will be repaid. One final day remains. Until then, you must wake up. I still have the money. Okay, we're gonna get up. Outside bed. I want to see the end of this. I'm curious on what happened. Like, get dressed. No, not play video games. Like, get dressed. You freeze halfway down the steps. What happened here? The living room had been torn to shreds. You barely recognize it. Deep gashes along the walls, explosion drywall and insulation. The furniture is scattered and broken all across the hardwood floor. Table, couch cushions, and electronics are violently thrown across the room. But what? Everything happened here. Whatever happened here, you must have flipped through it. But how? It doesn't make any sense. The clock set to crack on the ground, somehow still ticking away. You have to get close up to read it. It's still early in the morning. You still have one question. Go to the kitchen. You step over the debris and make your way to the kitchen. You walk into the kitchen and notice your mom is strangely nowhere to be seen. Of course she had a light outside the kitchen. Ooh. But she never told you she'd be going anywhere. Something unnatural crawled down your spine and you shake it away. Let's go to the backyard. You push open the screen door and the pleasant breeze hits your face. You walk into the howling of the wind over the hills. A torn hole in the fence stared at you like a hungry predator. Someone or something broke in last night. Something that can't be too far away. You better get moving. Well, where now? You go to the shed. The heavy wood door groaned as you open and you walk inside. The shed is damp, rotten for years of abandonment. Okay, we've seen this before. Suddenly your blood turned cold. Something is pounding on the other side of the shed door. The door violently shakes as it rings like a bell. A bell that tolled for thee. Whatever broke into your house is out there. You have a second to act. You put yourself behind the workbench, and with all the strength you push it to the door. Hopefully it will help. You panic, and a panic your eyes dart across the shed. The rotten and moldy wood room spins around you as your heart continues to race. Eventually your eyes land on the steel crowbar resting in the corner, the window. You have a crowbar over your shoulder and you strike your pose. Baseball player. One swing and your freedom will reveal itself. You spend what feels like hours wiggling out the jagged glass before you collapse into the grass. Cold immediately seeps into you as you notice the glass shard dig into your skin. Fueled by adrenaline, pushing yourself out of the blood-soaked forest floor. You madly clutch the crowbar and flying through brush and tall grass. Your heart pounds white hot with fear through your veins as the trees blur past. They all look exactly the same. You keep running anyway. Dodging past bushes and rocks, you manage to get yourself turned around deep in the forest. You push on, telling yourself you'll find the trail eventually. As tiring minutes turn to hours, you start to doubt that notion. Your legs and feet ache as you lose track of time. The forest grows darker with each passing moment, making it harder to orient yourself. At some point, you become somewhat resigned to your fate, convinced you'll just bleed out on the forest until morning. You fail to realize how imminent the danger is. You slowly crawl into the darkness of the forest stretched out in front of you. You're alone with the trees and wind for for an undetermined amount of time, or so you thought. Someone paces around you in the black wilderness. You clench the crowbar tightly as it provides security in the dark. It is as if they are pacing back and forth, examining you. You stare off into the pitch black, waiting for something horrific to reveal itself. Without hesitation, it leaps into the light. Your breath gets caught in your throat and you grip on the crowbar tightly. Motionless, it stares from the edge of the dark like an apparition. Try to attack it. Yes. Adrenaline fueling your motions, you charge toward the creature. You swing wildly at its face in the dark, throwing yourself off balance. Your strike collides with a wet thud and you fall into the dirt. Lightly dazed, you pull yourself onto your feet. You look down at what's left. Your mom lies dead on the ground. A large ooze gas weeps from her skull. You look down at your hand and they are covered in your own mother blood. How did you let this happen? What the fuck? You whip your eyes around the dark, confused and scared. This can't be real. There was a monster. I didn't even see that. You collapsed into the grass, fainting as you are pure shock of it all. Desperately, you try to keep yourself conscious. The only thing you're aware of it now is your slowing pulse until it stops. It was only a few moments after that everything else stopped too. You never emerged from the woods. Your body lies twitching and skinless in the grass for a month. Eventually nature feeds itself from you and you become one with the swaying tree line. Your mangled remains are never found or thought of again. You now sit in the endless lake of darkness. Oh shit. Tell me something, Colston. After all that has happened, are you happy with how you spent your time on Earth? Are you? Going off of what just happened? No. I mean, I did all that I could do, but really didn't want to attack my mother, but yes. Then you find peace. My friend. This world is cruel. Just remember you did all that you could. And don't come back. Interesting. Holy shit. That was a fun little game. Hell yeah. I may play that again to see if I could do something else than going to the shed, go and like see Dad. So I'll definitely keep that one downloaded and try it again because that one was cool. I liked it. But I think that's gonna be it for me for tonight. That was fun, and I'm gonna go and get some sleep. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what we're playing, but we're playing something. All right, thank you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow.